and welcome back to my channel. I'm Levon Falbo, owner of LaVintage Decor, and I'm happy to have you back, and I hope you consider subscribing if you haven't already. Today I'm working on another piece of furniture that's been inspired by Edith Noble, who did a coloring book for all ages. Here's the piece. So it's pretty old, but it's in good shape. And the coloring book is Nature's Canvas, and you can buy it on Amazon. I'll put the link in my description box. And here's the image that I chose to do on this furniture piece. So of course, first you want to remove the hardware. We have to do the prep work. Not much hardware to remove, it's about 50-50. This is a cool piece of furniture because it has wheels on it. And every now and then, sometimes you find the previous owner's clothes in the bottom drawer. So we're going to use white lightning and clean it thoroughly. I dilute it and put it in a spray bottle. And after you spray the first coat and wipe it down, then you want to do it again, only you want to use clear water and rinse it. And I just use a mister bottle for the second step. It's amazing how much dirt will come off with this product. White lightning is a really great cleaner. But like I said, you have to remember to rinse it off so you don't get any residue. So here I am misting it. You can just use a wet rag if you prefer. And now comes the fun part. So I had this bohemian idea in my mind, and I wanted to go with Bunker Hill, but when I opened the jar, truthfully, there wasn't that much in it. And I had some dusty blue, and I thought I'm going to experiment and put these two together. So it was about 2 parts dusty blue to 1 part Bunker Hill. And you know, I do this because I don't like to waste paint. Because who knows when I'll get back to the Bunker Hill. It's not a color I use every day, but yet I wanted to do this blue piece. So I mixed them together, and it was just enough to do the dresser. I still have a little bit left because I think I want to put a second coat up on the top. But you'll see that process. So this is kind of like cooking. I just want to make sure that I get everything out of there. And of course, then you really want to mix it thoroughly. There's so many Dixie Belle colors. It's amazing. And if you're looking for some Dixie Belle products, there's a link in the description box. I think I'll call this new color Dusty Hill. It's so pretty. I like it. So I paint the piece. And I'm amazed at the coat of coverage. 1 coat coverage gave it incredible coverage. So I actually got to painting the design on the front with just this 1 coat because I figure it'll get more paint added to it. So the last time I did one of Edith's designs, I printed it out and I used blockposters.com to enlarge it and pieced it together and all that. This time I decided I'm just going to freehand, and I went for a brush instead of a Sharpie, and I'm pleased with how my painting has evolved, that I felt more comfortable with a brush. That's what I wanted to paint with, or to get that image on there with, as opposed to an oil-based pen or sketching it out with a pencil. I just felt comfortable going right to the brush. So that made me feel good that my hand painting skills have evolved a little bit. Now, I naturally am doing my interpretation of the design. I'm doing it as close as possible, and I think it comes out pretty darn close, but naturally it's going to be a little bit different. I was kind of pleased with the spacing on there. It just came out in proportion like it was on that sheet of paper. And by the way, you can download that design and a few more right from Edith's website, and I'll also put that link in my description box. So I'm painting with a mask because I'm in the store and I keep stepping back to speak to customers, but I was so involved in the painting that I thought, well, while they look around, I'm gonna get a few strokes of paint in here. I had one customer come back and he said, whoa, that's really cool. So I'm doing a little faster now. Did a time-lapse thing. Such a fun design. Now I have a dilemma though. All along I saw this design in combination with another design, and I'll show you later what that looks like. But I kind of like this as it is, and after it was done I looked at it and I thought, if I just put black wax and knobs on here, I'd be totally happy. And showed it to Edith, she agreed. Showed it to my husband and he kind of likes it like this too, so I'm kind of at a standstill. I have this whole Turkish boho fantasy thing in my head, and I might just go for simple. So this is a two-part episode, so you definitely want to tune in next week and see which way I went. So there's what I finished with the design laying on the floor so you can compare. And here is the design that I have in my head, this Turkish design. So I'm not sure. A lot of other details in my head too. So make sure you come back next Saturday at 4 o'clock. Thank you so much for watching. And please visit us on lavintagedecor.company. And also on Instagram, we're LaVintage Decor. And on Facebook, we're LaVintage Decor Altoona. Stay well.